Welcome. Thank you so much for subscribing to this YouTube channel. Welcome once again. Here is a headline for today. Congratulations as Professor Wole Soyinka shows his support for Chief Sunday Igboho Adeyemo. So before we dive into the detailed news for today, please don't forget to like this video channel. And for those who have not subscribed yet, please click on the red button, subscribe to get more of this exciting news. Now here's the full details of the news for today. So before I give you the details, we all know Professor Wole Soyinka is a very popular man, very famous, not just in Nigeria, and not just in Africa too, but in most part of the world. He's one of those literature, how will I call them? Those people, literature people now. So he creates book, poems, and everything. He has collected different awards on book, Nobel Award, all those awards. So he's really very popular, and he's also a Yoruba man. Yeah, so he has shown his love and his support to Chief Sunday Igboho. And then one characteristics I like about Professor Wole Soyinka is, despite the fact that he stood up for himself, Professor Wole Soyinka is really different from everybody I know in Nigeria. It's different, like it's way different. Everything about him is different. People will be like, what kind of weird man is this? Like, he's different. I read one time about him that he's neither a Christian nor a Muslim. He's a traditional man that he understands what he's doing. Before he came up as one of the best literature person in Nigeria, before he collected all those awards, he started from small, started learning English, and now if he blows English for you, you on your way. But one thing I'm just trying to pull out is Professor Wole Soyinka is someone that has created a path for himself, written his name on the sand of time. He has done something unique. It's just different. Like, it's way different. Like, he's way different from people, even from the politicians, even from everybody in Nigeria. When he first started writing poems, people were like, what is he doing? What is he doing? And one thing I want to pick out of this is, if you want to start something in life and it's new, people don't like change. Yes, people don't like change. People don't like something changing from what it normally used to be to something else. So at the first instant, people will say no, people will reject you. But then when you begin to see the benefits, the significance of what you are doing, they begin to support you. So at first, when he started doing this, reading stuff, people might not have liked him. People were like, what is he doing? Why is he a fool like this? With his own principles, people will be like, what is doing this man? But now people respect him wherever he goes to, not just in Nigeria, in Africa, different African countries, even abroad, wherever he goes, he's been respected because he stayed in his own path. Anything you are doing, let people know you for it. Let people know you for it. Don't jump from one thing to another. Stick to one thing. You know that thing is good, and your mind follows that thing. Stick to it, and you see that even at the end, God is going to bless you through that thing. This is the same thing happening to Yoruba nation right now. Some people don't believe in Yoruba nation. They are Yorubas, but they'll be like, oh no, what if this thing doesn't work? We'll not come back to square one. What if they finally give us our freedom and we'll leave Nigeria and then we are suffering the same way we are suffering in Nigeria, or is even worse? How are we going to cope? They will not even let us to come back to Nigeria. Some people have some insecurities and fears. So it's normal. When a new idea comes out, people might not really support you. But when you begin to they begin to see the importance of it, the benefit of it, they begin to like it. But at first, people will not like what you are bringing, the new ideas you are bringing, the new project you want to do. People might not like it. So just get that into your head. Understand it now. Whatever you might be trying to do now that nobody has done before, you are doing it. Just know that you're going to be rejected. But don't reject yourself. Continue surging forward, and even at the end, those people that laugh at you, people that say like, they will be the one that will come and start clapping for you. So that's the same thing that happened to Professor Wole Soyinka. So this man has principles that are not common. His principles are way different from everybody. Yes, I saw one picture of his house. Some people went to visit. Is that like a tourist center? They went there, and everything was just different there. He said his house is far from the outside world. That it doesn't use electricity. Can you imagine? So that man, he has principles that are different, like way different. He's not a Christian, neither is a Muslim. It's just different. He has a taste of his own. If you look at the decoration of his house, go and brush it out, they'll show you. It's just different, like it is just different. And one thing that I would like to point out is, with all his education, fame, connections, and money, he has refused to join politics. And people will be like, why now? Oh, this man is popular. He has received a lot of awards from abroad and everything. He's wealthy. Why is he not joining politics? Well, everybody has their own opinion concerning politics. He has seen that in Nigeria, joining politics is the worst thing. It's either you join them or they just silence the person. He has refused to join politics despite everything he has. He has refused to join politics, and this has really caused some great reactions online over the years. But he doesn't mind. If I talk about him, that is your business. And one thing again about this man, he is very contented. Like, content with whatever he has. It's very. That's why, most people that join politics now, they're not joining because they want to help the people. They're not joining because, normally it's people like Professor Wole that should be joining politics because they have the idea, they have the charisma, they have the knowledge. But those are our babas that are joining. What did they learn? Which school did they go? Some didn't even finish primary school and they're already going for politics, earning more than people that even graduated. So those people going to politics now that they don't even have a secondary school certificate, they are not contented. Maybe they did something before and then they said, in our politics they bring money now. They now went to join politics. So, but Professor Wole Soyinka, even after everything, after his education, he knows a lot of things about government. He still refused to join politics. That is one thing we should clap our hands for him. So now, when Chief Sunday Igboho fled to Cotonou after they were seeking his life because he decided to stand for Yoruba nation, and after the SS came to his home, Professor Wole Soyinka went to visit him in Cotonou, despite he left Nigeria and went to visit Chief Sunday Igboho in Cotonou. That is really a very brave thing to do, right? Some people will be like, no, let me not go and visit him before the government, the politician will be like, yeah, they don't want to talk to me again, because the man has connections. Whenever they're doing something that's work, they usually go there, they usually invite him. But now him going to Cotonou now to visit Chief Sunday Igboho, it might have caused a disruption. People will be like, no, politicians will be like, no, they're not talking to him again. No. But he didn't reason that one. He didn't reason the fact that the politicians might stop coming to him, that he might stop having this connection with those people. He didn't reason that. He still went ahead to visit him. That is a very patriotic person. He's a very patriotic person. His love for his own fellow Yoruba person, his love for somebody that that he's really fighting for what should be his. That is kind of love. Some people will be very scared. Some people will be like, no, it's not only me. It's not only me that should go and visit him, or me, I cannot go before they'll come to my house and come and kill me the same way they went to his house. No, he didn't think that way. He still went there with all boldness. It is in Nigeria that people don't value you. In Nigeria, no matter what you do, you will not be valued. Yes, you will not be valued. With what Chief Sunday Igboho is doing for the Yoruba people, still yes, some people don't value him. Some Yoruba still don't value him. They say, what is it? Is he the only one? What is it? Some people even think that he's trying to extort money from the Yorubas, but that is not the case. Chief Sunday Igboho naturally is very wealthy. He has money. He's trading abroad. He can decide to just leave Nigeria and go stay abroad and forget what is happening to people here in Nigeria. But no, because of his love, because it's all like, why would they be killing us? And I can do something. As some people sit there in their house, because then they have security, they have money, they will not mind what is happening to the poor masses. So for this man to have stood up to help these Yoruba people, then it deserves their respect, it deserves their support, it deserves their encouragement. But well, let's say 30% of these Yorubas are not supporting him the way they should do. And it doesn't make sense at all. And this thing they are doing might discourage him. This thing is a voluntary work. Like, it's voluntary. Nobody pressured him to do it. He decided to do it. So the least Yoruba people should do for him, the least Yoruba nation every Yoruba person out there should do is to appreciate this man and encourage him to do more. So what's your take on this? What do you feel about the visit of Wole Soyinka to Chief Sunday Igboho's place in Cotonou? What do you feel about this man's love for people, for Chief Sunday Igboho? What's your take? What's your reaction to it? Please do not forget to comment in the comment section, and also please click on the notification button to get notified whenever we come online with latest news for you. Thank you so much for your time. God bless.